are you planning to squat in our house? Dad's in the hospital and you're still hanging around here. Aren't you embarrassed? Seriously, do you have no shame?
Shame? What are you talking about? I had no plans to leave, but Katie, what exactly are you trying to say?
I'm saying we don't need you here. You've been leeching off my dad for long enough. He's in the hospital now, so you have no right to live in my house.
Your house? I've been living here for 5 years already.
That's only because you clung to my dad and leeched off him. You've been using him to live comfortably in our house and spending our money. I never once thought of you as a mother. Honestly, I don't even understand why you exist. Do you know how awkward it's been for me all these years? Coming home to see you acting like you belong here?
I didn't cling to your father. We got married because we loved each other. That's usually how it works.
Oh, please. Dad was vulnerable after the divorce, and you swooped in like a vulture. You saw his nice house and stable job and decided to make your move.
That's a terrible thing to say. I'm still providing for our living expenses, and I've always known from your attitude that you don't consider me family. I know you don't like me, but is it necessary to say such things when your father is going through a difficult time? Shouldn't we be supporting and helping each other as a family right now?
Family? Are you stupid?
What do you mean by stupid?
I mean, you say that you're supporting him? That's rich coming from you. Where were you yesterday when Dad needed his medication changed? I was the one who had to rush to the hospital.
I was at work, Katie. I've been working overtime to cover the expenses. I visited him the day before and spoke with his doctors about treatment options.
Whatever, you probably just went to keep up appearances. Either way, Mom is supporting Dad now, so you're useless to us.
Huh? Mom?
My mom. Dad probably realized who he really needed when he got sick. Mom and Dad might even remarry.
Remarry? What on earth are you talking about?
It means you're no longer needed. Dad was probably never serious about someone like you anyway. Mom visited him in the hospital the other day, and I'm happy they're getting back together.
This is the first I'm hearing of this. Your father hasn't mentioned anything about your mother visiting.
Why would he tell you? It's none of your business anyway. Mom and Dad have history together. They were married for 15 years before you came along.
History doesn't automatically mean a future, Katie.
Mom said she regrets everything and wants to make it right. Dad was really happy to see her.
I never heard anything about this.
Even if you didn't, now you know, right? Get out before Dad comes home from the hospital.
You can't just kick me out of my own home on a whim.
It's not your home. Your name isn't even on any of the paperwork. Dad told me.
Okay, but I can't just believe everything I hear from you, Katie. I'll need to confirm this with him directly. Please don't interfere.
Fine, talk to him. He'll tell you exactly what I just did. Then you can pack your things and leave.
I was going to visit him tomorrow, but I'll message him tonight instead. We'll see what he says.
Good luck with that. Just know your time here is coming to an end.
Katie told me you've been meeting with your ex-wife, Sarah. Is that true? I never heard about this. Has that situation been resolved?
I'm seriously ill here and don't know when I can leave the hospital. Why are you bringing up something so trivial? Why do I need your permission to meet my ex-wife? It's none of your business, Amy.
It is my business. The previous problems haven't been resolved yet, and I thought I was still your wife.
What problems? Sarah just wanted to check on me. We share a daughter, remember?
Financial problems, Josh. She still owes me money. A lot of money. And now Katie's telling me you two are planning to get back together?
Katie has always been hopeful about that. She misses how things used to be.
And what about you? Do you miss how things used to be too?
Amy, I'm dealing with enough stress as it is. I don't need you adding to it with your jealousy.
This isn't jealousy. This is about respect and honesty in our marriage.
By the way, Katie was complaining. You're still living in that house while I'm gone, aren't you? If you want to keep living there, why don't you try to be nicer to Katie and get along with her?
Be nicer? You're talking like this too, Josh? So the place I thought was my home is somewhere where both you and Katie consider me an unwelcome guest.
Don't twist my words. I'm just saying Katie is going through a tough time with me being in the hospital. She needs support, not conflict.
And what about what I need? I've been working overtime to cover your medical bills. I've been trying to keep everything together while you're recovering. But your ex-wife has been coming to meet you in the hospital, it seems.
When you're at your weakest, you realize who you truly need in your life. And honestly, I haven't thought much about you.
Excuse me? You haven't thought much about me after everything I've done for you?
Sarah has been more helpful than you could understand. She knows what I need without me having to ask.
I see. I've been making time to visit you at the hospital and doing the best I could for you.
You don't get it. None of that matters. You can earn your own money and you are a decent partner, but in the end, I prefer a woman who's gentle and sweet.
And who was it that nearly went bankrupt because of those gentle and sweet choices? Anyway, fine. I understand now. You feel the same way Katie does.
Of course I do. We're father and daughter after all. Well, thanks for everything so far. Good luck on your own from now on. I'll fight hard against this illness with my real family.
Your real family? So I was never part of that, was I?
You know what I mean. Sarah and Katie, we have history. They understand me in ways you never could.
Is that so? Seems pointless to even argue with you anymore. I don't care anymore. I'll make preparations accordingly.
What preparations? What are you planning to do?
You'll see soon enough. Get well, Josh.
Dad told me he finally made it clear to you, right? Do you finally understand what a leech you are? Nobody needs you anymore.
I don't know about nobody, but it's clear that you and your father don't need me anymore.
'Cause it's true. You're the worst, parasitizing off Dad even when he's in the hospital. You're absolute garbage. There's no way I can live with you while Dad's away. Get out!
I work full-time and pay all the bills here. How exactly am I parasitizing off your father?
Dad bought this house. Dad set everything up. You just waltzed in and took advantage of his kindness.
Is that what he told you? That I took advantage of him?
He didn't have to. It's obvious to anyone with eyes.
Fine, I'll leave then.
Good! Finally! When will you be gone? I want to clean your smell out of the house.
I'll be out by the weekend. I hope you're prepared for what comes next.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you threatening me?
Not at all, just stating facts.
Yay! Now I can invite Mom over. She was being considerate towards you and said she wouldn't come back while you were still here. Now we can all live together as a family again.
I don't think she was being considerate of me. She probably didn't want to meet me because she'd have to pay back the money she owes me.
Huh? Money? What are you talking about? Why would she need to pay you back money?
Your father asked me to lend her money. When I remarried your father, he was almost bankrupt, and I helped him out. He never told you anything about this, which is probably part of the reason why you and I never got along.
What? What are you talking about? Are you making things up now?
Ask your father about the $50,000 loan to your mother. Ask him who's been paying his medical bills.
Dad would have told me if Mom owed you money. You're just trying to cause problems between us.
Believe what you want. I've already decided to leave, so there's no need to discuss this further. You said you'll live together as a family again, but you should really ask about your dad's medical condition.
What do you mean? Dad's getting better. The doctor said he's responding to treatment.
Did they? When was the last time you actually spoke with his doctors?
Huh? What are you trying to say? What do you know about my dad's condition?
Check for yourself. Well, I'm leaving now. We won't be living together anymore and we'll never cross paths again. Take care.
Fine, leave. We'll be happier without you anyway.
We'll see about that. Goodbye, Katie.
Hey, what's going on? I heard the hospital bill payments are overdue. Weren't you managing my hospital bills?
Excuse me, who is this?
What? Stop with the weird jokes. I'm about to get kicked out of the hospital. I need you to make those payments.
I'm not paying anymore.
Huh? What? Why?
Why? Did you forget we got divorced last week? We're strangers now, so I have no obligation to pay your hospital bills.
Wait, the divorce papers were just a formality. I didn't think you'd actually stop paying.
Formality? You signed them willingly. You chose your ex-wife over me, remember?
Well, yes, we got divorced, but this is different.
Different? How is it different? You knew I was paying for your hospital bills all this time, yet you didn't tell Katie and joined her in kicking me out. Why don't you ask your beloved ex-wife or Katie to pay? I don't want anything to do with this anymore. I don't even understand why you're contacting me.
Sarah doesn't have that kind of money, you know that.
I thought she was more helpful than I could understand. Wasn't she going to take care of you?
Wait a minute, this is a problem!
Your problems don't concern me anymore, like you said. Also, I'll be collecting the $50,000 I lent to your ex-wife.
What? In one go? Why are you demanding it back all of a sudden?
It's not sudden. I've been waiting for 5 years. You asked me to wait a little longer, and I trusted you as my husband. But it sounds like you were both laughing at me behind my back. If that's the case, I'll handle things on that basis from now on.
Nobody was laughing at you. Things are just complicated.
They seem pretty simple to me. You and Katie made it very clear I wasn't family. Just a leech, a parasite. Those were the words used, weren't they?
But she doesn't have that kind of money. She can't pay it back right away. What do you expect me to do?
Clearly written in the loan agreement she signed. If she can't repay, you're responsible.
Me?
I know you have savings even though you've been making me pay for our living expenses. You'll have to pay me back properly. I've consulted with a lawyer, so be prepared.
This can't be happening. I thought you loved me.
I did. For 5 years, I put up with your daughter's disrespect. I paid your bills, I supported your household, and you threw me away the moment something better came along.
Wait! This is a problem! I'm sorry, Amy. Please, help me. I need money now. Hospital bills are piling up.
I see. That's unfortunate for you, but as I've said multiple times, it's not my concern anymore. Enjoy the time you have left with your family.
Amy, please. I made a mistake. I was confused and in pain.
Goodbye, Josh.
Amy, can we talk? I think I misunderstood a lot of things. I'm sorry, Dad's in trouble. Could you please answer his calls?
Seriously? He's even using his daughter to contact me? Either way, I refuse.
He's not using me. I'm reaching out because I want to fix things.
Now you want to fix things? After all the horrible things you said?
You and Dad broke up because I said some immature things, right? Dad seems to regret it, and Mom left too. You can come back now. Please come home. We might be able to get along from now on.
Your mother left? What a surprise. Let me guess. She didn't want to pay any bills either?
She said she had to take care of some things and would be back soon. It's been 3 days now. Please, you're all we have left.
Katie, what are you saying now? We're strangers, aren't we? Well, we were always strangers anyway. And yes, you were immature. You are already 20 years old, but were acting like a child.
Calling me childish is rude, you know.
Who was the one constantly being rude to me? I endured it for 5 years throughout my marriage. I think I'm entitled to say this much back without being punished for it.
Endured? I didn't do anything to you.
If you're not aware of it, then your apology is meaningless. It's too late to pretend you're sorry now. Your father is probably just panicking because his hospital bills are due. And you said I was parasitizing off your father? I don't understand what delusion made you believe that. Did you really not notice that I was paying for our living expenses this whole time? You must have had some idea, right? You're not a child anymore.
I just assumed Dad was giving you money for groceries and stuff.
Really? And who did you think was paying the mortgage, the utilities, your father's medical bills?
I kind of thought you might be paying, but I figured Dad was giving you money.
I haven't received money from him in years. I might have gotten some in the beginning, but then I naturally started paying when I went grocery shopping. And about your tuition, you'll need to pay that back.
Huh? What tuition?
The tuition I've been covering for the past 2 years. Did you think college was free?
Dad said he was taking care of it. He never told me you were paying.
Of course, I don't plan to pay any more, but I've been paying for your first 2 years of college. Instead of taking out student loans, you borrowed from me. Did you forget?
Oh, you might have mentioned something like that, but you're not seriously planning to collect it, are you? We're family, so it's like a pay when you can kind of thing, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, but you signed a loan agreement.
Huh? Loan agreement?
It clearly states that you must repay it immediately after graduation, withdrawal, or taking a leave of absence. I don't know if your father or mother can pay for your future tuition, but if they can't, you'll have to take a leave of absence or withdraw. Either way, you need to pay me back.
I can't believe this. I get no idea about any of this.
Maybe you should have asked more questions instead of assuming the worst about me.
Wait, what are you saying? Return tuition? And you're not going to pay anymore? That's harsh. I didn't know you were paying all this time, but stopping now is cruel. And Dad is sick. We don't know when he can leave the hospital.
I think leaving will be difficult.
What do you mean?
Your mother seems to be quite the optimist. Your father probably wanted to be with her again after hearing her positive encouragement. He probably didn't want to be with someone like me who confronts him with reality. I can understand that feeling, but please don't trouble me anymore.
You're scaring me, Amy. Is Dad worse than he's telling me?
Ask his doctors, not me.
I don't understand what you're saying at all. What do you mean?
Your father's illness is more serious than you think. That's why I was paying his hospital bills and supporting him. But after being insulted like this in the end, after putting up with so much all this time, I've reached my limit. I've provided plenty of support until now, so why don't you spend the remaining time together as a family?
Remaining time? Stop it! You're making it sound like he'll never leave the hospital.
The truth is hard to accept sometimes.
No, Dad's going to get better. The doctors said he's responding to treatment.
Well, good luck.
What? You can't be serious.
Let me tell you clearly what happened. Your parents divorced because of your mother's debt habit. Then your father, who was almost bankrupt, remarried me because I was financially stable and practical, and I helped him.
I've never heard any of this before.
Maybe he didn't think it was something to tell his daughter. Now your mother has reappeared, and I suspect she might be hoping for an inheritance. Or maybe they've genuinely been seeing each other. It seems they maintained their relationship even after the divorce. I don't know anything more, and I don't want to be involved. You need to repay me for your tuition, and your mother needs to repay her debt to me. You'll have to figure out the hospital bills as a family. It might be cruel, but that's reality.
This is all too much. I don't know what to do.
You wanted me gone. Now I'm gone. Actions have consequences, Katie.
Wait, I can't process all this. Mom being after an inheritance? That can't be true.
I hope it's not. Even I would feel sorry for Josh if that were the case. There's no inheritance anyway, and your mother won't get any insurance money if she starts now.
Don't talk about insurance money like that.
I'm sorry, I'm just stating the reality. You should discuss this as a family and figure out what to do.
Are you seriously abandoning us? I didn't know Dad was in such bad shape, and Mom hasn't come home yet today. What should I do? Amy, you've been like a mother to me for 5 years. Isn't it too harsh to abandon us now?
Like a mother? You've done nothing but treat me with contempt since the day I moved in.
I know, and I'm sorry. I was stupid and childish. Please help us.
Harsh? Who's been treating whom harshly? I do sympathize with Josh's illness, but I was betrayed, discarded, and kicked out. It's wrong for you to depend on me.
I'm begging you, Amy. I don't know what to do. The hospital is threatening to stop Dad's treatment.
That's not my problem anymore.
Wait, Amy. Please don't abandon us.
Goodbye, Katie. Face reality and do your best from now on. There's nothing more I can do for you, but good luck with your family.
Amy, it's been a while. Please, contact Dad. He's been calling for you.
I refuse.
It's been 6 months. Haven't you forgiven us yet?
This isn't about forgiveness. We're no longer family. I've moved on with my life.
Why? Dad is fighting his illness desperately. Couldn't you support him?
We're divorced and strangers now. I've already reduced your debt and said you don't have to repay the medical bills I've already paid. And there's nothing more I can do.
I had to drop out of college. I'm working 2 jobs now to keep up with Dad's medical bills.
I'm sorry to hear that, but that's what responsibility looks like.
But Mom disappeared again right after that, and I can't continue going to college, and Dad wants you to come back.
Your mother disappeared? I'm shocked. It's almost like I warned you exactly what would happen.
I know. You were right about everything. Mom took what little money we had left and disappeared. We haven't heard from her since.
I've done everything I could. As I've said many times, we're strangers now, and there's nothing more I can do.
Dad asks about you every day. He knows he made a terrible mistake.
It wasn't just a mistake. He betrayed me after everything I did for him, for both of you.
Amy, I'm really sorry about before. This might be the last chance, you know? Why don't you make time to see Dad?
What do you mean, last chance?
The doctors say he doesn't have much time left, maybe a month or 2.
I'm sorry to hear that. I truly am, but I can't reopen those wounds.
Please, Amy, he just wants to apologize to you in person.
I won't be meeting Josh again, Katie. I know it's hard, but please support Josh. Both of you shouldn't have lost sight of what was important. From now on, try to live a life where you don't criticize others. Well then, cherish the little time you have left together.
Amy, wait!
Goodbye, Katie. This is the last time we'll speak. Afterward, although I felt guilty, there were parts I couldn't forgive, so I decided not to contact them again. I heard later that Katie quit college and worked hard to somehow pay the medical bills and support Josh. Her attitude toward me was terrible, but it seems her love for her father was genuine. She apparently suffered from her biological mother's bad financial habits. But I hope the mother won't target any insurance money if Josh passes away. Well, it's not my concern anymore. They've probably both learned firsthand that your actions come back to you in different forms.